Yo, what's happening, everybody? Stella Crew here. Got another video for you. And guess what? It's another solo lowrider duplication glitch. That's right. Hell yeah, motherfucker. Shit. Drink it if you got it, as they say. So anyways, yes, exactly. This is a lowrider duplication glitch. Alright, so a few things you need to get going to get you started. You need a CEO office full of elegies, stock elegy RH8s, and one fully customized elegy. And that is it. You can do this in a private friend session if you want, or anything else. Doesn't have to be a public lobby or nothing like that, okay? What you have to do is have your fully customized elegy retro custom here in slot number 6 like I do. Alright? And from here, the first step's just a little bit tricky, okay? What you need to do is get into the car that's in slot 6, and you can see me trying it here in the background, and I'm just getting nowhere. So, what you want to do is press and hold your options button on your PS4, and you're going to hold it, and as soon as you let it go, you're going to hit R2. So you're going to hold options, and then hit R2. If done correctly, you're going to go to your PlayStation Store, and it's going to say that it's unavailable, okay? So press and hold options. As soon as you let it go, tap R2. If you drive out of your garage, that's fine. Just drive back in, try it again. As you can see here, it takes me a few tries to nail it. This is really the only hard part. Once you get this, it is so frickin' easy. Boom, PlayStation Store unavailable. As soon as you see that, exit out and hit triangle really quick to get out of your car. Alright, now if done right, you're not going to be able to get back into it. So if you hit triangle and it's bricked, that's perfect. You're done. So now from here, you're going to take the elegy in slot 6 and swap it with the stock one in elegy in slot 5. Sorry. So as you see there, I swapped them, but in the menu they still stayed the same. Okay? So I'm going to do this again afterwards in case you missed that, but you're going to swap from 6 to 5 and it shouldn't change in the menu. Now what you want to do is buy another elegy retro custom and replace the one that's in slot 6 like I just did there. So it's showing up as a stock elegy now in your menu, so in your garage interaction menu there. But as you can see, it's still showing an elegy retro custom. Okay? So the one that's in slot 6 right now, according to the game, is a stock one. And the one in slot 5 is the one that you've just moved, your elegy retro custom. Okay? So it's reversed. So now all we have to do is just sit here and wait for the notification to say that our new elegy retro custom has shown up. Okay, so I hope you got that. So again, we're just kind of recap while we're waiting for this. So you're going to hold options and then tap R2 when you're in your car. Then you're going to go into your PlayStation Store and it should say if it's unavailable. If it's unavailable, you're good. Get out of your car right away, so make sure you hit triangle right away once you leave the menu. And if you hit triangle again, it doesn't let you get back into your elegy retro custom, you're golden. Okay? Then we're going to go over to our blue circle. We're going to swap the one that's in slot 6 with slot 5. Alright? Now nothing's going to happen. They're not going to actually move, but in the menu it's going to show that they did. But physically in the garage you can see nothing happens. Okay? So we're just going to have a beer and chill here. Now all we have to do is buy an elegy, stock RH8, and replace it over the one in slot 6 that is showing still as a stock one. Okay? Now again, nothing's going to happen, so they're both going to just sit there. So now we just have to wait until we get the text message saying that the elegy retro has shown up. Or sorry, elegy RH8 has shown up. Alright? So we're just going to chill here, have a few beers, wait for this notification that we get. And then once we get it, we're going to just run up to our mod shop. Okay? So, yep, so that's another, I guess, thing. Your CEO office does have a mod shop, okay? And it has to be full. So if you're doing this in Office Garage 1, make sure it's completely full. Doesn't have to be all elegy RH8s, but obviously if you want to do these duplications back to back, then I would fill it up with all elegy RH8s, but it could be filled up with any cars. It just has to be full, okay? Because you have to replace that one in slot 6. So there it is. So I got my message saying my new white elegy has shown up. So now we're going to go up to the custom auto shop. So just walk over to our elevator and go to the custom auto shop on foot. Okay. Now once we're up here, we're just going to literally turn around and walk back down to our Office Garage 1 or whichever garage we're doing this in. So it doesn't matter apparently. So you can do 1, 2, 3. So I'm just doing it in my Office Garage 1. Now when we come down here, we're going to see, bam, 2 elegy retro customs. Sweet. So if we go to our blue circle, it's still going to show that this one is a stock RH8. So we just got to take this into our mod shop and just change the license plate, okay? Now, highly recommend the one that you're going to dupe, make sure you have a custom plate on it, okay? So there's been a lot of problems going around with these computer generated plates, and you're not being able to sell the cars. They've been called dirty dupes and things like that. So make sure your original car has one of your personal stock or one of your personal license plates on it. So mine says Neon Life. So whatever it is, just make sure it's a custom plate, because if it's one of the stock ones, it's going to give you grief down the road, okay? You might not be able to sell them and things like that. So make sure you have a custom plate on the original car. Okay, and then all we have to do from there is just change like the color of the plate. And then now if you look on our menu, slot 5 and 6 are showing LG Retro Customs. Bam! So first dupe is done. So pretty damn easy. So the hardest part really is just getting the timing down for when you're pressing and holding options and then letting go and hitting R2, your accelerator, okay? So that's the most difficult part. So once you get that and the PlayStation Store says it's unavailable, it's easy breezy from there. So just got to practice that part and get the timing down. And like I said, if you end up driving out of the garage, that's no problem. Just drive back in, okay? Now from here we can go ahead and just do this again. So I was having problems just doing it right back to back again. So all I had to do was just pull my car out of the garage and pull it back in. When I was doing it this way here, I was getting the automatic store was not available. Okay, but then it was letting me back into my car. So we see here, so it says unavailable. Perfect. I get out. But it's letting me back in. Okay, so that means it's not going to work. So I just drive it out, drive it back in, and then start from part 1 again. Okay, so now I'm going to show you, I'm going to jump ahead here. I'm going to actually do 2 at a time. All right, so 1 sec. All right, here we go. So we're going to try this again now. So now I have 2 LG Retro Customs in here, one in slot 5, one in slot 6. So I'm just going to get back into the one in slot 6. And again, we're going to hold options, and then as soon as we let go, hit R2. If done correctly, boom, PlayStation Store unavailable. Hit circle to back out, and then triangle quick to get out of the car. And now if we try to get back in, it's going to be bricked. All right, so now we're set. So now we're going to go to our blue circle, and we're going to swap 6 with 4 and 5 with 3. So we're going to do 2 this time. All right, so we're going to take the front 2 and just swap them with the 2 right next to them. And as you can see here now, 5 and 6 are showing up as regular RH8s. Okay, so now what we want to do is go back into our Legendary Motorsports, and we're just going to order up 2 new RH8s to replace those ones in slot 5 and 6. All right, so we're going to buy one. Boom, we're going to go down to Office Garage 1, and we're going to replace the one here in slot 5. Alright, sold. Now we're going to go back down, and we're going to go and replace the one in slot number 6. Boom, replace, yes, okay. So now that we've done that, we're just going to back out of here. And now we just got to play the waiting game again. So we're just going to wait until we get the notification showing that they have arrived. Alright, so we got our 2 messages. Now once we've got the messages saying that our LG RH8s have shown up, we're just going to go over here to our elevator and go up to the custom auto shop. Okay, once we get in here, we're just going to turn around and walk back downstairs and reap our rewards. Alright, so we're up here, flip a bitch, go back down, and back to Office Garage 1. Alright. And once we get down here, we will see now that we have 4 LG Retro Customs. Alright, so we just duped 2. So, just to make them stick, we got to go back in here and make sure we change the plates. Okay, so we're going to get into number 6 here first. Hit right on the D-pad, take it up to our mod shop, and we are going to just change the license plate. And again, make sure you have a custom plate on your original. Okay, so this is going to make it so that we're going to be able to sell them later. They won't be considered dirty dupes, as they say. So go to plates, license, and I'm just going to change it yellow and blue. A couple $100. And now, once we pull it back downstairs, this is going to show up as an LG Retro Custom when we go to our blue circle. So that's it. So you can do this back to back. Then we just got to make sure we got to get into number 5 and swap the plate on this one as well. So this one sticks, otherwise it won't. Okay, so get in, swap the plate, and then we're good to go. So here I was just kind of double checking. I was kind of confused. I'm like, well, maybe I don't have to. It's already got the blue plate on it. But then I remembered I duped the other one with the blue plate. So I'm just checking on my plates, seeing, okay, which one's the regular one, which one isn't, blah, blah, blah. So kind of got confused here for a second. This is the first time I was doing it. But yeah, so what you want to do is make sure you get back into the one in slot 5 and take the plate, and swap the plate on that one, sorry. So right now I'm just going to walk it down aimlessly. Also around this point, I had some guy yelling at a power washer outside my window, so that was kind of funny. I think he sprayed him by accident, so the guy was frickin' losing it, just swearing at him, and, watch what you're doing! You got me fucking soaked! It was pretty funny. And the thing is, the guy wouldn't leave. He just kept running up and down the street yelling at this guy. Like, settle down, dude, it was an accident. So anyways, alright, so we're going to get back in this eventually. I don't know what the hell I'm doing in the background. So, anyways, while we're doing this, oh yeah, see, I'm looking, okay, so it's still showing up as a regular LG RH8, so I'm like, okay, shit, I gotta change the plate on this one so it sticks. So there we go. Alright, so anyways, guys, make sure if you are new to the channel, subscribe and drop a like. I would muchly appreciate it, alright? I try to get these glitches up as soon as I can, you know, when I hear they're out, and, you know, when I'm not working as well, obviously, so try to get them out as soon as I can to you guys. If I don't post videos in between, it's because I just don't think the content is worth, you know, posting. So I'm not going to be the guy that's just going to post, you know, 100 videos a week just for useless shit. So I only like posting when it's actually worthwhile. You know, if it's glitches that to me aren't much importance, then I don't post them, alright? So I like to post money glitches and clothing glitches and things like that when, you know, I find them interesting enough, and, you know, I think you guys will as well. So alright, so that's it for that. So now we have 4 LG Retro Customs, alright? So from here, what I'm going to do is we're going to go take one and sell it and see what we get, alright? So I'm just going to skip forward here, take it over to the mod shop and see what we get. Alright, here we are, we're just rolling up. So this is one of the ones, the Neon Life license plate, alright? White license plate, because I swapped it out. My original was the black plate, so I'm going to keep that one. I don't want to sell that one. And we're going to go down to sell and see what we get. So I don't have it fully customized. I don't have the Benny's rims on it, but I do have the horn. You know, I don't have that crazy spoiler, and I still got $887,000 for it, alright? So like before, all the LG Retro Customs, you can generally get up to about $950,000 for them, so not too bad, so make sure it's fully customized. Now, I get this on every single video. Well, why can't they do this with the X80, or why can't they do it with this? The way the dupes work is you get what the upgrade value is, or a percentage of that, alright? So that's why lowriders always work the best. So you can use your Nero Custom if you want, or the Italia GTB, because they have upgrade options. But the LG Retro Custom will get you the most money, hands down, alright? So that's the one I always recommend. So again, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, drop a like, and until the next one, this is your boy Stella Crew, out.